Excellent afternoon to every one of us. We're all highly welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at fruits for trimming belly fat. Some of the fruits that we can use to trim belly fat, and I'll tell you the 6 best, okay? When I say 6 best, that means there could be others, but not the best. So 6 fruits to trim belly fat. Can I answer this one? So 6 fruits to trim belly fat. That's what we're looking at today. So we're all highly welcome. Welcome to this afternoon's broadcast, okay? I'm excited to share with you that we have other social media platforms, okay, where you can stay updated on my latest content. Some of the videos we're doing on health benefits. Remember, Aging with Grace is for middle-aged women who wants to rejuvenate, look younger, and as you're getting older, you're looking younger. You know what they call yuppie mama. All right, so we are on Facebook, Aging with Grace, TikTok, Aging with Grace, YouTube, NGOZI ACHONWA, and on Instagram, we are Alternative Nutritionist. So feel free to follow and share, like and comment our post, and also ask questions. We'll get back to answer your questions, even if you're looking at the replay. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to connecting with you on all social media platforms, especially, for you to chat me on my WhatsApp, and we'll have that personal touch. You're all highly welcome. Welcome to every one of us. So if you've joined me live, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast while I drop my number for us. My WhatsApp number is +234 703 515 1642. +234 703 515 1642. Okay, so you can chat me on WhatsApp number on this WhatsApp, and we will have a more personalized touch, and you can ask personalized questions in some of the things you want to ask questions for. All right, there's somebody a new customer who is calling me. So I want to just quickly send this link as we share. All right, so let's share. Let's just share. Let's share with everyone. Share with your family members. Share with your colleagues at work. Are you at work and there are people around you? Call them to come and look into your video and see what is happening. Even if it's men, women, we all know that we are all battling with belly fat, isn't it? We are all battling with it. So the best thing is for us to make sure you are on a program, or that you're doing certain things and having lifestyle changes that can help you be trimming that belly fat. Remember, like I said on Monday, it's not just a quick and instant thing. Gradual will help you to lose this belly fat and place you on the correct lifestyle that can help you, have that best life that you need to have. So today we are looking at fruits. If you look behind me, okay, it's only one fruit they have. Okay, we have so many fruits today we're going to be talking about. Okay, all right. The chair should be on that side. So let's share anyway. Let's share. Let's share out to family, share out to friends, share out to everyone. I'm sharing. You can see me with my laptop. Share. Let's share. All right. Give her a good share there. You can give her that one. Let him sit on the other one. All right. So we are ready for you today. And there is a bonus. If you're just joining us live, better know that there is a bonus today. We are going to be giving you healthy snacks. We're going to be making a healthy smoothie with these fruits. I'll show you how to do so, and then we're also going to be making a healthy snack that you can have. We'll also show you how to do that today. Could have just gone to the sitting to carry chair. All right, okay, so if you join me live, kindly greet so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast. Like I'm saying, I'm almost through with my sharing, and then we get going. We're going to be very fast. Everything we'll do, we try to finish before 3:30, okay? We started a bit late, but we'll try to be fast so that we can still keep to our time today. One more place to post. So if you've joined me live, you can greet as we look at the best fruits for burning belly fat. When you use that burning, you know, trimming. Okay, I love all those words. Okay, best fruit for trimming belly fat, best fruits for burning belly fat, best fruit for actually making sure that you are in control. Okay, like I said, it's gradual thing. So welcome Olori Adejoke, Florence, Obona, Elizabeth. We're all highly welcome. Good evening, Florence. You're here. Thank you for joining us. Good evening, Olori. I know that you people are the ones that we greet. There are so many other people that are not greeting. All right. So, are you dreaming of a flat belly? Okay. Many people actually aim to tone, flatten their midsection, not just for the looks. Right now, it's no more for looks. When you see people going to do all those their operations, some of them is not for looks alone, no, but for health reasons. You know, for health reasons, like I told us, belly fat can actually bring high risk of diabetes, high risk of high blood pressure, high risk of cancer, certain types of cancer, and they are not very good for us. Okay, so today the good news is that certain fruits can actually help you on this journey. I'm also on that journey. I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself also. Hello Elizabeth, you're welcome. So because fruits are packed with essential nutrients, they can aid digestion, they can reduce bloating, and they can also support fat loss, which is very, very important. Remember, what we aim at is what do we do to reduce that fat that has covered some of the organs in our system, so that we will have better life. Okay, so there are 6 most important fruits that I'm going to talk about, and I'll give us some extra fruits in case you don't have some of those fruits around you, like Dami told us today. So if you don't have some of those fruits, then you'll be able to get some. But always remember, there are fruits that can help you. Make sure that you go on those fruits and they will help you. The first fruit is apple. Apple, I have a red apple here and I have a green apple here. Okay, apples are very, very important. When one is talking about weight loss, apples are very, very important. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, and it might just keep your belly fat at bay also. Okay, it can keep your belly fat at bay, as they will say, because apples are high in fiber, whether red or green, purple, no matter which one. They are very, very high in fiber, particularly pectin, which is a type of soluble fiber that promotes fullness and also slows digestion. Okay, according to a study published in the Appetite, participants, they did a study and they found out that the participants who consumed apple before meals ate fewer calories compared to those who had a different snack. Okay, so if you're using appetizer, what do you use as your appetizer if you're taking a 3-course meal? Apple. So now when you go to hotels and they put all those fruits and you look at apple, especially me, I'm talking to myself, once I'm in UK, US, the Western world, Canada and all those places, and we're in the hotel, once they bring out apple, I'll just say, apple that has filled everywhere. Apple that has filled everywhere, that I'm not going to be taking that apple. Okay, so but now what I will do is, at least I take 1 apple before I start each meal. Okay, very, very good, because apples contain polyphenols, which have been shown to influence the metabolism of fat. Okay, polyphenols influence the metabolism of fat, so apple has it. In fact, they did a study in food chemistry and found out that compounds, those polyphenols can actually reduce the amount of fat your body stores. So before you eat, apple is very, very good for you. Apple is very excellent choice if you're going on weight management. So now, talking about polyphenols and making sure that apples burn the amount of fat you eat. If your own, remember, this is for preventive measure. It's for preventive measure. But let's say for adventure, your own is so much that you need to just crash it, then you need to take Garcinia. Garcinia Gambodia will actually help. Garcinia Cambodia will help to crush the stored fats in your system. It will help to crush it out. It will help to make sure that the stored fat, these fats we're talking about around the midsection, the visceral fats, are crushed, they are burnt, they are trimmed. Garcinia will do a very fast work in it. So if you want to reduce what you have already, take Garcinia. And then for preventive measures, you begin to take your apples. Your apples will do that for you. All right, the second fruits that can help are bananas. And I was just telling Dami this morning that I ate my banana. I was the one that finished the banana in the house, so I don't have any banana to show you. When I went and I saw that they have taken some banana, I said, okay, let me have banana. So what I took about noon today was bananas, my breakfast. Okay, I couldn't stretch my intermittent fasting to 2-3. I wish I did, because if I did, I would have had banana to show you. All right, so bananas are often given a bad rep due to the high sugar content, but they are actually great for anyone who wants to slim their waistline, the midsection, the visceral fat, because bananas are rich in resistant starch. Resistant starch, bananas are very, very rich in it, okay? And that's a type of carbohydrate that resists digestion, acting like a soluble fiber and helping you to keep full for longer. So bananas are very, very good. They also contain potassium, which will help to reduce water retention and bloating. Research from the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism highlights that resistant starch in bananas can actually help improve insulin sensitivity. So are you someone who is having blood sugar issue? Bananas are good for you incidentally, okay? So because it makes it easier for your body to burn fat. So don't shy away from those yellow delights. Make sure you have them, and you have them well and good, okay? The next one are oranges. I told Dami again today that yesterday my breakfast was oranges, even though I took it in the afternoon because I had my intermittent fasting. I brought out 3 oranges. Oh goodness, one was bad, so I had to take 2. So but oranges are good for you. Get your oranges. I didn't shop all the fruits we got over the weekend, okay? I try to make sure that we eat them in a way that we don't waste them. I was even so sad. One bunch of bananas spoiled because it was unripe. I put it under cover to ripen. I traveled to Bayelsa. When I came back, I forgot it because I came back on Sunday. If I opened that back on Sunday, I would have still had the banana good, but that banana spoiled. I just said, go throw it away, go throw it away. Anyway, oranges are not just for fighting cold or for vitamin C. They are low in calories, high in fiber, so they are very, very perfect for weight loss. So because I'm working on my belly fat, what I do is to have some of those fruits before I start thinking about eating anything, okay? The vitamin C in oranges will help your body to burn fats more effectively. In fact, they did a study in the Journal of American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, and they found out that higher vitamin C, or the higher vitamin C you take, is also associated with lower body fat and also reduced belly fat or waist circumference. So the natural sugar in oranges can satisfy those sweet tongues, for those of us who have sweet tongues, and for sweet oranges. You know, there are some oranges that are actually very, very bitter, very, very bitter, okay? So when you take those sweet oranges, they reduce your temptation to reach out for high calorie snacks that are very, very sweet. So try to include your oranges in your diet so that you can wage off those kilos. All right, let me see those who are here. Florence is here. Thank you for greeting. Olori is there. Thank you for greeting. Elizabeth NGOZI is there. Thank you for greeting. Gladys is here. Thank you for greeting, because there are sometimes I don't see some people and somebody will come and chat me privately. You were greeting others, you did not greet me and say, oh, I didn't see you. Grace is here. Thank you for greeting, okay? Those of us who have found time to greet, thank you for greeting. The next fruit is watermelon. I'm not ready to carry this heavy load. Just look at watermelon here. We're going to enjoy our cold watermelon, okay? Watermelon is also another fruit that is very, very good for you, okay? Watermelons or melons generally, whether it's a watermelon, cantaloupe, honey melon, okay? They are very, very incredible because they are they hydrate our body due to the high content of water in them, and they can actually also help to reduce bloating. Those of you who are having bloating, okay, make sure you take your watermelon. But remember, every fruit you're taking should be in moderation. They will help you to feel full. That's what we're actually doing. Hello Raymond, good afternoon, thank you for joining us. Vivian Ilobe, good afternoon. Amaka, good day. Mavis, Mel, good afternoon, thank you also. All right, so they're actually very low in calories, and taking them as snack. Remember, we're looking for alternative. We're not saying after taking biscuit and cracker and sugar and meat pie and go and add. We are saying use them as an alternative to these things. Use fruits instead of meat pie. Take fruits instead of donuts. Take fruits instead of reaching out for that. You take your watermelon, okay? You just juice your watermelon and take the watermelon juice instead of taking Coke. We're using this as alternative. But remember, water is the best drink that you can have if you're eating, whichever way it is, okay? All right, so melons are very, very good because of the amino acid, which is called citrulline, that they have, and it can help to reduce the accumulation of fat in the cell. So make sure you enjoy your watermelon. The next ones are lemons. Lemons, of course, we know, everybody knows that lemons are good for detoxifying because they are known for their detoxifying properties, and they can also aid weight loss, okay, and also improve digestion. They are rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and they can support your body natural detox system. Very, very fantastic. Okay, the research published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition suggests that polyphenols, which are in lemon, can suppress weight gain and fat accumulation. So start your day, if you're not having ulcer, start your day with a glass of lemon water, and also it can help your metabolism and also help you to stay hydrated, both for hydration and also for your belly fat. But let's take peradventure you have issues with bring that clean carton fast. You have issues with lemon or lime, and you cannot take these things because of ulcers or so many other issues you have. We have another product that can actually help you. It's aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel, you can take aloe vera gel. That's what I do. First thing in the morning, I take my Pro B. First thing in the morning, I take my Pro B. Pro B is, I've talked about it a lot. Pro B is what can help you. Pro B can help you if you are having belly fat. It has, and what is it called? It has it fights bad bacteria, okay? Because it can actually help to reduce the bad bacteria and increase your good bacteria. So if you're having ulcer, this is one of the very good. These two can help you flush out any form of ulcer. Get your aloe vera gel. So how do you take it? Chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1640, and I'll tell you the secret of these two to crush out any form of ulcer. If you want to crush out any form of ulcer, just chat me on my WhatsApp number. I'll tell you, okay? So if you're having ulcers and you don't want to take lemon and lime, or you don't really like them, aloe vera gel can actually help you do the same work, okay? All right. Then the last, remember we are talking about 6. You want to know the first one we talked about today are apples. 1, the best apple. 1, 2 is banana, and then 3 is orange. 4, if you're talking about the fourth one, melons, okay, watermelon, cantaloupe, and the rest. And the 5th is lemons. Melon, watermelon, and lemons. So just differentiate the two. So 6 is lemons, and then the 6th one for today, the best, is tomatoes. Okay, I'm still going to give you some others when we start cooking. We are getting ready to do our juices, and then we cook. Which one do we do first? The baking. Okay, we'll do the baking when the baking is on in the oven. Then we'll go ahead and we will do our the drinks or the smoothies that we are taking. Of course, you know, usually what I do, and let me just drop that here. When I say smoothies, if you don't like your smoothie thick, add a lot of water so that it can become light. That's what my husband does. My husband likes very light drinks. I like very thick drinks. So when I finish making the smoothie, I bring out my own, then I now add water or fruits that are more watery, like watermelon. Okay, I add a little more watermelon for him, and then we make it. So we'll bake now, and then we'll go ahead and do our smoothies. Now, tomatoes might not be the first fruit that comes to your mind if you're thinking of weight loss, but they are incredibly beneficial. They are low in calories, high in fiber, and they can actually help you to stay full and reduce your overall calories intake. Okay, so a study in Nutrition Journal found that tomato consumption was actually associated with a reduction in our waist circumference and our body weight generally. They are very rich in lycopene. Lycopene is an antioxidant that has been shown to reduce inflammation and fat accumulation. And again, tomatoes are very, very good for men. Change over fast. Tomatoes are very, very good for men. So, like for my husband, anytime we travel, you see those cherry tomatoes, we pack them because they are more easily found there. So we pack cherry tomatoes, and then cherry tomatoes, he keeps taking it up, Nepa. Oh my goodness, I'm sure some people who are outside the nation watching me will not understand what is happening here. That's for us in Nigeria. People should be praying for us. So even little babies, you know that little babies, around my area, some of these children are calling me grandma, grandma, grandma. Once they start talking and they are around, and they just bring it back light, they'll say, "Up, Nepa!" Some of them, that's the first thing they say. God help Nigeria. All right, so tomatoes are very, very good in lycopene, and I'm saying, please get tomatoes for your husband. Help him to make delicious stew so that he can take delicious stew. As much of it they can take with just a little steaming. Very, very good. You can just steam a bit and put in the salad, because of all these people that talk about something at the back. Okay, so add tomatoes to your salad, to your sandwiches. Enjoy them. They will help you to have reduced belly fat. Okay, all right. Aging and stunning. Aging and stunning is with us today. Oh my goodness, aging and stunning. I wish this thing will not let me come live. It's the other one that would have let me bring you to come light for. Oh my goodness, Aging and Stunning, how are you now? That's my mentoree. Aging and Stunning is one of the people I'm mentoring. She's in Dublin. Okay, Uche, how now? You can go and follow her page. Uche is one of my success stories. Okay, when they talk about success stories, Uche is one of my success stories. Time will not permit me to talk about her today, but Uche will tell you how she lost 23 kilograms. Me working with her, and all the issues she was having with her health. She's the one to tell you about that. Everything disappeared. She was so excited that she said, "My goodness, if I can have all this, then let me go and give it out to people." So she joined my business. I'm mentoring her now. She's also doing live videos, and people are watching her all over the world. Welcome, Aging and Stunning. How are you? God bless you. That's Uche from Dublin. Oh my goodness, I have another one again. Pastor Evelyn is here with me. Good afternoon, ma. That's another of my success stories. You see, these things are real. She will give you her own story, okay? Because her own is so mind-blowing that it's better for her to say it herself. I met her some 3-4 years ago online. I can remember she followed me. I went for a funeral in Owerri. She watched it. By the time I got to Abuja Hilton Hotel, and I said, "I'm in Hilton." She just called me immediately. I finished. She said, "You're in Hilton, you're in Abuja. I've been following you." If you're in Abuja, that means you're real, okay? She gave me a list of over 200,000 naira products, meeting me for the first time. And she said, "Okay." I said, "Okay, you can pay on delivery." And before they even got to her, she transferred the money. Today, she's enjoying the best of life. She's also an influencer. She's also a health and wellness influencer, influencing people all around her. She has so many people. All right, thank you. Aging and Stunning say yes, so yes, my coach, my mama. Thank you for joining me today. No working today, not working today. Good afternoon, good afternoon. All right, good afternoon, Kemisola Olatunji. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we are going to cook now. So we are making a snack for us, and then we are also making smoothies for us. Okay, All right, so but if you ask, how do fruits help with weight loss? Fruits are very, very fantastic addition to any weight loss plan due to their high nutrient content, okay, low calorie content, rich in fiber, okay, and they are also very, very good in reducing your urge to snack. So those are the 5 reasons, okay. They are rich in nutrition dense, they are rich in fiber, they are also very, very good for making you feel fuller. They also reduce your urge for wanting to take foods, okay. Don't mind people who say they are not good. All the sugars there are natural sugar, so they are a healthier alternative to all these processed sugar that we are taking. And again, when you take them before meal, they can actually help to reduce your cravings, okay. They can actually help to reduce your cravings. So I've already given you the most important fruits. You can then add after that, because of those that are good for antioxidants like fiber, like blueberries, okay. Blueberries, you can add blueberries. They are very, very high in antioxidants, okay, especially the anthocyanins, which will reduce inflammation also, okay. So I've already told you all those things about them. So let's start cooking, okay. Again, remember that bananas offer you some potassium, which are very, very good for you. And also oranges with the vitamin C and fiber will boost your immunity and digestive health. Also add strawberries. For those of you abroad, strawberries are part of it. Kiwis are part of it. They are all powerhouses and they are very, very beneficial for us. So today we are making our oat recipe, okay? And our ingredients are banana, cocoa powder, coconut, honey, chocolate chips, Forever Light Ultra, and oatmeal. And I introduced Dami. Dami is our staff here. Dami, how are you? Make sure you talk loud. Okay. And be very, very fast with your. Okay. You want to stay on this side, or you will take the things to that side, so that they will know where to put the camera.
No, stay on this side. Okay,
all right. TikTok. Move your camera, or you're seeing everything. Okay, so we are live on TikTok today. I forgot to announce that. We are live on TikTok today also. So Dami, go ahead.
So here we have our banana, we have our light ultra, we have our oats, this is our oatmeal, then we have our raisins. We'll be adding some raisins, you know, to bring more flavor. We have our coconut chips, and we have our grated coconut also we are going to be adding. Yeah. And we have our cocoa powder, the most important. We have our cocoa powder here. So first we are going to be smashing our banana. So we are smashing our banana.
It's a very simple, fast recipe. That's why I said we should show you this. It's an oat recipe. Remember, oat has fiber, okay? Oat can actually help you because they have fibers. And they are very, very good for you. That can help you when you are looking for an alternative to some of these other things that you're using. So oats are very, very good for you.
Next, we are going to be adding our oats. We're going to be adding our oats to our banana, to our smashed banana.
Okay, so like oats are very good for you. They are very, very good because they help in lowering your blood sugar. They help in lowering risk of heart diseases. They are among the healthiest grains. Okay, they are gluten free. They contain important vitamins, minerals, fibers, and antioxidants. They are nutritious, okay, and they have magnesium, phosphorus, magnesium, copper, iron, zinc, folate, vitamin B1, vitamin B5, all in oats. Very, very good for us, okay. And the fantastic thing about oats is that they contain very powerful soluble fiber. Very powerful soluble fiber that can actually help you. They have large amount of beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber, and beta-glucan dissolves in water and it makes it thick, gel-like, you know, very, very soluble for you. And I've already told you that bananas are also very good for you when you're thinking about weight loss. And some of the benefits you can get from bananas can be very, very heartwarming if you think about them, okay? Bananas are they are rich in nutrients. They have potassium, B6, vitamin C, vitamin B6, and various antioxidants and phytonutrients. Okay, they are very, very good. They are rich in nutrients, riboflavin, folate, niacin, copper, potassium, magnesium. They also are very good for lowering blood sugar.
Next, we are going to be adding our cocoa powder.
Okay, cocoa powder is fantastic. Their health benefits include that they reduce inflammation, they improve heart and brain health, and the blood sugar they help in controlling blood sugar. Okay, in fact, they did a study and they found out that cocoa powder can actually, if you crush them, they can help in removing the fat in your system. Okay, cocoa is very, very important for you. They have polyphenols and they provide several health benefits. Okay, polyphenols, like we know, is a naturally occurring antioxidant found in fruits and vegetables, and they have been linked to numerous health benefits, including reduced inflammation, better blood flow, lower blood pressure, improved cholesterol and blood sugar level. Fantastic. That's why I usually go on our Light Ultra cocoa. We have our Light Ultra cocoa. Okay, they are very, very rich in polyphenols and very good antioxidants when one talks about it. Okay, they are very, very good for antioxidants. You know, they are very, very good. They have filled with flavonols, potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties.
Next, we are going to be using our Forever Bee honey.
Okay, of course, you know what honey can do for you. Honey helps you with energy, and our Forever honey is very, very good with healthy nutrients, antioxidants, antibacterial properties. They also help to manage your diet. Honeys are very, very good because they are very they have fiber. Like our Forever honey contains fiber. Our Forever honey are better than natural sugar that you will use. But remember, if you're having what is it called, issues with serious blood sugar, you reduce the quantity you take, or if you can do without it, do without it.
Next, we are going to be using our grated coconuts. We'll be adding grated coconut to the ingredients. Okay, so coconut is very, very good for us. Coconut is very good because they are high in nutrition. Coconuts also are high in nutrition. They also help to promote blood sugar control, and they have antioxidants in them. They are highly, highly good for, they have vitamin B vitamins and several other vitamins in them. They are high in magnesium and also very good for our bone health. They also have help in metabolism. Coconuts are very, very good for us. Antibacterial effects, promote blood sugar, and the rest. So we are going to be taking 1 cup of water and adding our Light Ultra in it.
So then we have our Light Ultra. Our Light Ultra, of course, we know are fantastic. I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll just show you the back for you to see all the nutrients that are in our Light Ultra. Okay, so this is our Light Ultra. Forever Light Ultra. Forever Light Ultra. Our Light Ultra are very, very high in vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, niacin, riboflavin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. In fact, I have a testimony. A pastor visited us and he had been waiting on the Lord. So when he came, I made smoothie for him with this Light Ultra that, like, we're still going to use it today. So when he took 1 glass, he wanted to take only 1 glass. After that, he dropped it. Before he knew it, he poured another, a 2nd glass. Before he knew it, he poured a 3rd glass. He came to me, he said, please, what did you put in this smoothie? I feel so full. I feel I have eaten food. And I feel so well. I feel so energized. I now said, it's Light Ultra. He said, oh, I said, yes. He said, it's like I've taken a meal. That's the word he used. So I say, yes, it's a meal replacement. Our Light Ultra is a meal replacement. Milk, plant milk shake. Very, very good for us. It's very, very good for us. Okay, so take your Light Ultra and you will have the best that you're supposed to have. All right, what's the next ingredient?
Yeah, we are going to mix. We are going to mix our ingredients all together.
Okay, so we're mixing. No, get a big bowl. Can't use that bowl.
So we're going to mix.
We need to see your texture. We need to see your texture. Okay. So watch her texture. As I read the ingredients she has in that her bowl for you. So right there she has her.
I have my banana.
Banana.
I have my cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder.
I have my oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
I have my honey.
Your honey.
I have light ultra.
Light ultra.
I have coconut, grated coconut.
Grated coconut.
Yes.
Okay, so we have banana, cocoa powder, coconut, light ultra, and then oatmeal.
Yeah.
Move that camera near. We can't be going up and down. Yeah, this is the first time we are going live on TikTok, so my people are learning. The two cameras should be together. That's how to do it. So when the two cameras are together, we won't have to be turning like this.
So we are going to be putting them inside our pan now.
Okay, so we are putting them inside our pan. Already the pan is oiled. Where is your? It might not come out very well like this.
Yeah, add more oil.
Flour.
Okay, that's fine.
The first, let me show you the snack, the already finished one. Let me also have to taste this. So these are already finished snack. Can I have spoon? Let me taste her. So this is the already finished snack. You can see everything there are very nutritious. Okay, very nutritious. And for people who have sweet tongue, that's the best thing for you. Okay, if you have sweet tongue, you can have it. Very nice, very healthy, and super snack. So she's going to be putting them in her pan and she will be baking. Okay, so that's our oat snack. So as she's putting them in the oven, we'll get ready to make our smoothies. And we're making two types of smoothie for us today. You see me? Oh dear. This one is not NEPA, it's new. I need to move the table a bit. You didn't place it here. Alright. It's too far. Hello Sarah, good afternoon. So we are rounding up now with our hello NGOZI Meke. It's been a long good afternoon. Sarah, how now? I know I'll soon start getting my big love. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Are we seeing her? Show us what you're doing.
So I'm putting our ingredients into the baking
Putting
pan.
your pasta.
I'm putting my pasta.
Your batter into the baking pan. All right. So let me have water to wash my hand. I'm making the smoothie here.
So to make our cake, our oatmeal cake more enticing, we're going to be adding a little raisins on top. And
you put raisin inside already?
No, it's on top. And we're going to be adding our coconut chips to it to make it more enticing and yummy.
Use the big orange bowl. Let's see what you're doing. If we don't see what you're doing, it's useless.
So we are just adding little on top, little raisins on top. of our.
Okay. All right. So that's what she's doing. A little raisin, a little coconut, and she'll put it in the oven. So the camera will face me now, so I can do the smoothie. Hold it. So I can do the smoothies for us now. So you remember some of the fruits we mentioned today. That one of them is our watermelon. So we mentioned watermelon, we mentioned banana. So of course, you know, you might not be able to have all in one, but at least you can have some. I'm always afraid anytime I'm opening watermelon in Eastern Nigeria. You know why? Sometimes you can open watermelon and it will just be white. But in the north, you're almost too sure that 90% of the time, they are sweet watermelon and they are very, very, you know, nice. But thank God today's zone is good. So watermelon is one fruit that can help. But remember, like I said, you need to, give me fork please, you need to take things in moderation. Make sure you take your things in moderation. You take your things in moderation, okay? This is watermelon. And you know, my mother, if you're eating watermelon, sometimes when you want to remove the seeds, you will say, no, eat it with the seeds. So we're going to be making our...
So this is our final look before we put it inside the oven.
Too much coconut. That coconut will just burn for nothing. Too many. Alright, so we are using watermelon. Remember, belly fat. You can have this smoothie. Check your calories as you're taking it. Nothing should be too much, okay? So we're just putting a piece of watermelon for the water content. And when you're taking watermelon, cut your watermelon and cut also the fiber part. Some people cut their watermelon and they remove this white part. But that's the fiber part for you. So make sure you add up those fiber parts. I'm just taking a bit of watermelon. It has to be a metal oven pan. Then we're having our apple, okay? Like I said, whichever apple you like, use, whether red apple or green apple, okay? Peel out the back and the center. Don't peel the back or the center, and then you put your apple. I'm chunking my fruits because I'm using Ninja blender. If you have a lower grade or a not so strong blender, please cut your fruits tiny. Me, I'm a very, I always want my things quick. So I always go for the very good blender. So we're having our apples. I've already told you what all these ingredients can do for you. Then we have our cashew nuts. That will help me here. You just put that in the oven and close. Later you do. Because you will need to pour everything inside the oven once. So let's just finish. So we are putting our cashew nut. Just put some. Remember, you are not using up to 1 handful of cashew nut. I warned you people about that like before we started. So like half handful of carrots. I really warned you people. You said it won't. So we have our cashew nut, we have our watermelon, we have our apple, and then light ultra. Let me see your ingredients. Where is the scoop of light ultra? You remove the scoop. You remove the scoop. What's it? So I'm putting my light ultra. Just putting like 1/4 scoop here. And then to sweeten it, we're using dates. Dates. Is this stuff paper? So I already had my dates. Incidentally, I didn't remove the seed of my dates. So I'm going to put like 4 dates. Get water from the water dispenser. So remove the seed. These are strong dates that I got from Zaria. So I'm removing the seeds and adding the dates. For those of you abroad, of course, you always have processed one. So already this one, if you put it inside some clean water, you can still use your clean water, which I'm still going to use part of my water. Drink up, so we can remove this and drink a few of carrots. So I'm going to add a little of the water I used. And of course, you know, if you want it lighter, you make it lighter. So we blend. This thing is not on. So we blend. The next one we're using carrots. I want you people about this light. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll blend. Bring it out, please. Bring it out. I'll give it to Dami to blend. We've already mixed everything. Right, so she will blend it. The other one. Then put it on. It comes on. Put it on. It's not yet on. It's a heavy blender. It's a heavy duty blender. So you don't. Can you move your camera? Where's the So the first smoothie is good to go now. So that's, like I said, if you want it lighter, you add more water to it. Okay, very, very nutritious, good for belly fat loss. So we have our apple, our dates, our light ultra, and we have our cashew. Nuts are very good for you, and then our watermelon. This is a whole meal, and when I say a whole meal, is a whole meal. Don't finish taking it and then you go and start eating again if you're looking for how to lose belly fat. When you have taken this, it's a whole meal. It has the protein you need from your nuts. It has all the nutrients you need from your apple, from your dates, from your watermelon. And of course, your Light Ultra has given you the whole meal. So this is a whole meal food. So you take the whole meal food and that is what is it. You don't begin to eat another thing. Alright, so the second one would be our carrot. You can use your carrot as an alternative to your apple, because someone said that some people don't have apples around, or they cannot afford apples. Okay, so we have our carrots here. And then of course a little of your watermelon, and make sure the white part is also part of it. Okay, so we put our watermelon, our cashew, And of course the date again. I'm taking my date, removing the seed. We ought to have removed the seed ahead of time, but don't mind that this one is not coming out. I'm done my date. I'll take it and pour for me now. You ought to have removed this. Damn it, next time. Do your prep well. She ought to have removed her cashew nut. That's that already. So I'm adding my date. Finish it, then give me. And then our cashew nut. And we're putting a little water. And then of course our light ultra. Light ultra makes your smoothie one in town. When I say one in town, I mean one in town. It makes your smoothie to be something everybody will be asking you, what is this? Everybody will be asking, what is this? What is this? Okay? That's what Light Ultra does for you. So where is the cover? Cover it and blend. I will carry this to you. People have messed up this video with your lights today, and I warned you ahead of time. That's so that's the last thing we're making for today. Okay. All right, so we are pouring our second smoothie. Like I said, if you want it lighter, you add a little more water to it, okay? So those are the two smoothies we've done today. We are going to smack Raymond by the time this video is over, because he has spoiled our video today with the lighting. Where is the food we cooked? Raymond, I want them. You see, this my children. When you want them, they don't get ahead of time. So you can actually add up your cinnamon. You can add a bit of cinnamon for taste when you're taking it. You can add cinnamon to it. You can also add some other spices, like people who, to help in burning belly fat. Chili can also help in burning belly fat. So that's your meal, a whole meal for you. So this can be your snack when you're taking your dessert. You make it ahead of time, put them in the fridge and have them for your snacks. For burning belly fat. Your apple smoothie. nutritious and healthy, or your carrot alternative. I'm not even sure which one I like more. Very peculiar taste and very nice. Nutritious and exciting. So all these fruits that we looked at today will give you dose of potassium, fiber, polyphenols, phytonutrients, some amino acids that can help you and make sure that those your belly fats are reduced and the fats are burned. Thank you all for joining me. Where's my camera so I will be able to greet the last people before we call it a day? Okay, Ijoma Duru, thank you for joining us. Those who are greeting, Omokaru Edith, thank you for joining us. Favor Chioma, thank you for joining us. If you joined us late, you can just watch the replay. Mutiat, good afternoon and thank you. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. As I tell you, show you some of the things I do and discuss with you some of the things I do that help me succeed in my business. Love you all. Bye.